Gay down the feet. Able to lay it off, but yeah, what you see there, they've got the mid off inside the ring, so Karane Clark looking to get down and outside the off stump to access that part of the ground. We have a mid wicket there, saving one. It's quite unique, going along very nicely, the New Zealanders. I think Dane Cleave will be eyeing up that spot.
Over ball in the block hole. That is excellent. Excellent from Ripon Mandal. And it's so far it's been a good over, Hamish, because batters are looking to create opportunities to pick up boundaries. Well, have a look at this one.
Yeah, what I've liked most is they've stayed ahead. Obviously, we've seen a nice executed Yorker there. We're only in the 9th over, but it's been such a good start. The bowlers need to make sure they're ahead, these New Zealanders.
Yeah, it should be cut off, and it is, but not before they come back for the second. It just also shows that the kind of bench strength in New Zealand have. Remember, they were in the finals of the T20 World Cup, runners-up to India in the men's T20 World Cup. And only one player from that squad is in the 11. It's Sodhi. But you can also see the talent. Very impressive, Hamish. Right, in the gap. One bounce to the fence, spoils the over. The boundary to finish the over. 90. After the end of the 9, 90 for 1. Well, look at the economy. 11 fours and 2 sixes already in the first 10 overs, and they've all been expensive. It's all about the batting at the moment. There you go. This might be the chance. Rishad Hussain. Oh! Saif Hassan was the fielder. He was getting underneath it, and he drops it.
Yeah, looked like it didn't maybe carries, just stood there. Maybe not picked up how far, ended up having to dive forward, which is never easy. He's also spent some time off the field. It should have been taken at this level.
The first time they created an opportunity and it was grasped. He goes reverse and he finds the gap. And he's picked up another boundary. And he's moved very quickly with that boundary to 47 of just 26 deliveries.
He's making the most of his opportunity. Dane Cleaver, as was mentioned earlier, obviously, had the toss. Kelly tossing the coin. Well, not tossing the coin, but calling the coin today. I wonder if Cleaver might have even been playing had Tom Latham been fit. Here he is, 47 red. And again, lofted over the offside, and that brings up his second 50 for New Zealand in 2020 cricket. Look, he's loving it, and so are his teammates. Didn't play any part in the one-day series, and here he is, 51 not out.
Now that is a beautiful shot. Look at that. He makes sure that he gets underneath the ball, so you get that elevation over the top of that fielder at the cover. Terrific. Such a wonderful shot to bring up his 50. Goes inside the line and has been given. The umpire in favor of the bowler. We'll have to wait and see what does the batter decide. Yeah, I think he's done. He's gone. Finally a wicket. Rishabh could have had one before in this over, but he comes back and picks up Cleaver with a clever piece of bowling.
Out his nerve nicely. Could you get potentially a little bit cute, Cleaver, for the fine reverse sweep. Didn't bother reviewing it, but a beautiful knock. 51 to his name. New Zealand 99 for 2. And the players, they'll grab a drink.
সম্মানিত দর্শকবৃন্দ, আপনাদের নিরাপত্তার সামনে অনুরোধ করা যাচ্ছে যে বজ্রপাতের সম্ভাবনা দেখা গেলে দয়া করে খোলা জায়গায় অবস্থান না করে ছাদের নিচে অবস্থান করুন। লোহার বস্তু, খুঁটি বা ফ্ল্যাশ লাইটের কাছাকাছি অবস্থান থেকে বিরত থাকুন। মোবাইল ফোন ব্যবহার সীমিত রাখুন। আপনাদের নিরাপত্তায় আমাদের সর্বোচ্চ অগ্রাধিকার। ধন্যবাদ।
Well, Bangladesh did manage to break the partnership after New Zealand were off to a flyer after being sent to bat by Bangladesh skipper Leighton Dash. Rishad Hussain gets his man, was unlucky in this over. Saif Hassan dropped the catch. This was right in front, umpire's call, and Rishad Hussain strikes for Bangladesh. The partnership was looking dangerous. Now batter might feel was a bit unlucky on that occasion. Skipper Nick Kelly is at number 4. Had a good ODI series, not the best of stats when it comes to the shortest format of the game. Best of 21. Someone who likes to take some time, but at the moment New Zealand will be looking to continue the momentum they had right from the start. Welcome, ST Ackerman.
They find themselves in a great position, New Zealand. There's no time to get yourself in now. You need to really continue this momentum. The way Kelly gets himself in is by getting to the non-strikers end and getting Clark as much strike as he can. Giving Clark as much strike as he can.
Crowd slowly but gradually getting behind Bangladesh. Here comes Rishad to Kelly. Gets off the mark immediately, but good to see Rishad tossing the ball up. With that single, 100 comes up for New Zealand.
And Bangladesh will be hoping for a mistake from Clark here. An error, and you got 2 new batters at the wicket. Then you can possibly buy yourself a couple of cheap overs. Not sure Clark will look to slow down. He'll look to continue to be aggressive.
Oh, slight hesitation. Dot ball to finish the over. After 10, New Zealand 100 for 2. Well, New Zealand has got the platform here. 100 for 2. We are halfway through the innings. Clark, 45 of 30. Kelly just came in. Will take the strike against Mahedi. Gave away 21 of his first 2. Nick Kelly has become the 13th player to captain New Zealand in T20Is after Tom Latham was ruled out at the very last moment before this match. Using his feet. Switches quickly over the fielder's head at short third. Productive. Clark moves on to 49.
Just his third T20 international. He's been happy to show his full array of strokes as well as Clark. Now just one away.
Not a bad shout. Shuffles towards the offside. Exposing his intentions a bit too early to the bowler. Leg bye given.
I think he gets just outside the line of off stump. It's Little Das, the captain, who goes up. He's the most confident in the appeal, and he's the one that's going to say, no thank you. We're comfortable with the decision.
Darting in, my dear son. That brings Clark back on strike. He's on 49. Yeah, outside the line of the off stump, HT. Gives it a room, gets the single, and will reach his maiden T20I 50. Clark, his father Tehran, who played rugby at international level for All Blacks rugby team, will be so proud today.
Seven fours and a 6 to get to his half century. Just the 33 deliveries, so going at a real good clip. Brought into the side, looks to take it on up front, has done his job well.
Yeah, looks solid right from the word go. With the leading run scorer in the recently concluded Super Smash T20, scoring 431 runs in 9 innings with a century. Makes some room, finds the fielder. Dot ball to finish the over. Now, one more to go. I'm in a hurry, HT. Just to remind our viewers, that single was given as dead ball, so Clark is on 49 again. Now he gets to his maiden T20I 50. Now his father, Tehran Clark, will be proud of his son. Well done. End of over number 11. New Zealand 108 for 2. 50 of just 34 balls. Followed the batter, Rishad. Well bowled.
The relief to go to your first T20 international 50, and then the umpire says, sorry, dead ball, you're going to have to do it all again. Does it in the same manner, just a little tuck on the leg side. Cartoon Clark has 50.
Strike rate 141. That's the sort of start New Zealand hoped for after being sent to bat. Kelly, on the other hand, leading his side for the first time. Gives it a charge, not the best of timing. Just one bounce to the fielder. Waited on that occasion. Seems like at the very last moment he checked himself. Premeditated. Problem. Gone. Rishad Hossain picked up his second. Clark, who just reached his maiden T20 I-50, eventually perished.
Yeah, lovely bit of bowling. Got into position really early, and Rishad Hossain threw it wide, threw it down the leg side. And he just didn't abandon the stroke.